morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a morning routine on a Saturday morning. I have not done a morning routine or a voiceover in probably like over 2 years. So I'm really excited to do this video and give you a little bit more in-depth rundown of my morning routine. Even though it is a Saturday, I do not wake up any later than I do during the week. It was about 6:47 when I woke up on this day, and I am heading right to the bathroom as per usual to brush my teeth and just kind of look like a hot mess. Oh my God, my hair is disgusting. I haven't washed it in like 5 days. That's okay. It costs to live like this. So then every morning, if you don't follow the Simply Snooters Instagram, I highly recommend this because every single morning when I wake her up, it is literally the sweetest thing. By the way, that is a human mattress that she is on with all of her blankets and pillows. She's so freaking spoiled. And she's just like the sleepiest little cuddle bug in the morning ever. And I love waking her up. It is so freaking adorable. It's like our little morning routine. Every single morning when I go down and get her, it just starts my day off with such a positive mood. Once I'm done rubbing her little ninnies, we are gonna head on upstairs. She usually brings a toy upstairs. She didn't today. I don't know why. It's really cute. I wish she would have done that so you could see it. But anyways, we are going to head back upstairs so I can start making their breakfast first. Of course, in true mom fashion, I always have to make sure that they are fed and taken care of first before I feed myself. So she always eats behind the gate. And then look at Tuxie's sweet face. Oh, in the morning, he's so adorable, my little old man. So then I'm gonna go ahead and get everyone's breakfast situated. It's like a full routine with their little omega-3 squirts. That's what I just squirted in their food. They have some powder dust, some different kinds of wet food in there. I mean, really, like, they do be getting the most. So after I take care of their food, then it is time to make my breakfast. Sometimes on the weekends, I do more of like a really full heavy breakfast, like a full omelet and oatmeal or pancakes or something. But because I was going to work out so soon to this meal, I decided to just go with a breakfast sandwich. So that Trader Joe's everything but the elote seasoning, I'm probably saying that wrong, but that plus some garlic powder, the only two seasonings that I use for my little egg white sandwich, and it's just so delicious. I also am well aware that my lid for this pan does not fit. I really need to get one that fits, and every time I do this it drives me crazy, but just know that I know. So then I'm going to make my coffee, which I am obsessed with the Califia Farms pecan almond milk creamer. I just use 30 milliliters of that, which is 2 tablespoons, I think, and then some Starbucks blonde roast coffee, which this has been my go-to coffee for years, no joke. I have tried all the different types of cold brews, the medium, dark, whatever. This blonde roast is just the best. It doesn't hurt my stomach. It tastes so nice and not overly bitter, because I don't know about you guys, but I kind of feel like the Starbucks coffee can be a bit bitter at times. I don't know. Of course, then I'm going in with some dairy-free whipped cream, which I'm actually almost positive that this exact brand is at Trader Joe's, but I got this from Aldi, which, speaking of, on my Aldi video, I still to this day don't know if it's actually a sister company or not. It was very mixed reviews on that. Some people were saying yes, some people were saying no. But either way, topping my coffee with cinnamon sugar, as I always do. And then I'm going to toast my Dave's Killer Bread Everything Bagel. I usually prefer cinnamon raisin, honestly, for my breakfast sandwiches, but I was out, so I just made everything. So while that is toasting and my eggs are still cooking, I love these little Applegate Farms chicken maple sausage patties. They actually reformulated them, and they're much thinner and wider, so they're way better for breakfast sandwiches. And just like in general, they have a really good flavor to them. The apple one, chicken and apple one's really good too, but the maple I think is the best for breakfast sandwiches. I also added field roast dairy-free cheese. I think that's just the regular cheddar cheese. It doesn't melt amazing, but I still really like it. I think out of all the dairy-free cheese slices I've tried, that one's my favorite. Then we are just going to assemble the breakfast sandwich. I'm really loving this step-by-step rundown that you guys are getting for this video. So I always use this super chunky avocado / guacamole mix that I get from Target. It's just the Good Foods brand, and it is so amazing because it has like massive avocado chunks in it. See that one right there on the corner? Oh, we love that. Then I'm just gonna put my little egg white patty on top of the guacamole. See, the cheese melts pretty decently. It's just, it gets kind of slippery. I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't get sticky. You know how when you melt regular cheese slices, it gets like kind of sticky and stringy? That doesn't. Oh, and this raspberry jam, if you don't put raspberry jam on your breakfast sandwiches, you need to start doing it. And that brand in particular, I don't know how to pronounce the name, but it is so amazing. Just reminds me of like cream cheese and jelly sandwiches. Did anyone ever have those as a kid? Because I loved those. But anyways, putting them on breakfast sandwiches, you need to try it if you don't do that, because it will elevate your breakfast sandwich game, I promise. And then of course, I'm going to show you the inside. Look at that. Amazing. We love that. And then, as always, you see how, look at that cheese, it's falling off. That's what I mean about that. I mean, it's still delicious, but it just definitely makes a big mess. But anyway, then I'm going to take my breakfast sandwich to my desk and do my morning check-ins, which luckily on Saturday is not too many, but we always got to open the blinds, get some nice natural light going on in there, and then I'll just go to my desk, do some check-ins, do any extra emails or work, whatever I have to get done before I go do my workout. So now it is 8:45 and I'm going to take my pre-workout from Driven. I'm actually out of my bottle of green apple, which is my favorite flavor, but wad candy is definitely the next flavor that I like. But it's also good because anytime you order from Driven, they give you a ton of samples. So I always have a drawer full of samples in case I do run out of something. So I just mix that in with 2-3 ounces of water and then use a little handheld frother to stir it up, and I will chug that really quickly. So while I am waiting for the pre-workout to kick in, I'm going to actually wash my face. A lot of people ask me this because sometimes I do work out twice a day, or just what I do with my face washing routine for working out. And for me personally, I like to wash with cleanser and use toner in the morning before I work out, just because I don't want to work out and sweat with anything on my face from last night. So any serums, moisturizers, eye cream, stuff like that. So I just basically want to make sure that my face is nice and clean and dry before I work out and sweat. And then once I shower, when I'm done, I'll just rinse with water, and then I'll do the rest of my routine with moisturizer, sunscreen, and all of that. Then I'm just going to dry my face and use these little pH balancing toner pads. These are definitely my favorite for workout days and just in general when I want to have a nice clean slate but also don't want to dry out my skin completely. They're also biodegradable, which is amazing. So I'm going to wipe my face off with that, and then I am not going to apply any moisturizer or anything else to my face before I work out. Oh, except lip balm. Well, that's the Laneige lip sleeping mask. I told you guys I use that non-stop even during the day. So then we are ready to head downstairs. It is almost 9 o'clock, which is when the Saturday 60 starts on the Peloton app. If you do not have the Peloton app, even if you don't have a tread, I don't have the Peloton tread. Even if you don't have the bike, you should get this app just so you can do the Saturday 60 classes on a regular treadmill. I give Eliza her little bone when I go downstairs, and then I get myself set up on the TV. I just have a smart TV down here, so I downloaded the Peloton app to this TV so that I could run on the treadmill and watch, as you're seeing here. This is Just Sim Saturday 60 class. I love this so much. It is my favorite part of my Saturday morning routine. And let me tell you something, I was never a runner, okay? I did not enjoy it. I dreaded it. But after 6 months of having the Peloton and really pushing myself with these boot camps, like the tread ones in particular, I love it. So if you're somebody who struggles with running or just getting your cardio in, I highly recommend these classes. They are so freaking fun, and you do not need a Peloton tread to do it. Plus, another reason why I personally like the tread boot camps is because Jess in particular adds a lot of CrossFit style movements. So you basically go back and forth from the tread to the floor with the dumbbells, and it just kind of gives you that stimulus, kind of similar to CrossFit, but also a lot of cardio. It's just nonstop moving for 60 minutes, and I personally really enjoy it. It makes the time go by really fast, and especially if you're coming from a CrossFit style background, or maybe if you've wanted to try a CrossFit style workout, this is a great in between because you're not using any type of barbells or doing any snatches or clean and jerks or anything really technical. I feel as though any level in fitness can do these workouts, and I absolutely love it. And as you can see, I was dead after that workout, but absolutely loved it. Then immediately, so this is 10 o'clock, as soon as I'm done my workout, I always take the girls on a walk together, get them situated with their little harnesses and whatnot. I just find that if I go before my workout, the early birds are out with all their dogs, and then if I go later, everyone who takes their dogs in the evening is out. So the 10 o'clock hour is honestly the best hour for their little walks. Usually I go a little bit longer than I did on this day, but I had a nail appointment at 11, so I had to cut my walk just a tad short. But I just threw on this little light jacket because it makes no sense that it was 55 degrees in Iowa. And then when I was done with my walk, I actually had a delivery from Lush, which I was so excited about. So I grabbed some body conditioner and ran into the shower. No nudity on the nudity show. So that's all. Then moving on, before I had to run out for my nail appointment, I decided to bring my post-workout shake with me. So I'm going to give you a quick little rundown of my Driven post-workout shake. You're going to fill up your cup with a lot of ice, half a banana. I use about 120 milliliters of almond milk, 1 scoop of vanilla iso drive from Driven, some honey, chia seeds, blend for like 30 seconds. Then this is key. You got to take the lid off, add just a little bit of chocolate chips, then put them back, or put the cup back on the blender for just like 2 seconds to kind of pulse them in there. And then ready, look at it. Yes, amazing. That texture is what you want, and then you get the nice big chunks of chocolate chips. So anyway, grabbed that, jumped in the car, ran out to get my nails done. Look at how cute they are, okay? Smiley faces, because a depressed bitch needs to be happy when she looks at her nails, okay? So then that was the end of my morning. Got home, got some snooter kisses, and we immediately ran to the couch to watch Blacklist, also one of my favorite shows of all time. And literally that is my morning routine. Cuddled on the couch, and that was it for the day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next one.